Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, on this manic Monday, September 15th. And this time tomorrow, I will be laying on a beach in Aruba with my hubby. Thank you so much for joining me for today's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Jasmine, she's deflecting again. Is that any surprise to you guys? It's not to me. And Mykol has a plea. And no, he's not asking for money or anything like that. I will explain it all in a second. But he has a plea. Okay. So let's hop right into this. Before I get into this, I want to say hello to everyone in my live chat. Hi Sherry. Hi Maria. Hi Natalie. Hi Lemsy Lady. Just Joe. Olinda, Spooky Trash, my trusty moderator, Menopausal Queen, Jada Viss, Zero Jules, and Nathan. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Hi, Gwen. Thank you, Nathan, for the compliment. Thank you. And Just Joe, I just want to tell you, I have literally been packed for the past 5 days. Before I get into this video, okay, Emily, as in Colby and Emily, for one of her trips, she put in her stories that she used these packing cube things. These packing cubes have literally saved my life. I've used them for every trip I've been on since then. It's been like 2 or 3 trips I've taken with the packing cubes. So they come in all different sizes. And all you got to do is basically, like, I have one for shorts and capris, one for shirts, one for swimsuits and undergarments. And then you take the actual cube and you throw it in your suitcase. It saves up so much space. Then when you get to the hotel, you take the cube out, you throw it in the drawer. You get dressed every day, you take the cube out with the shorts, you take the cube out with the shirt. Everything's in there, stacked neatly. You can go through it, take out what you want. I mean, those things have been a lifesaver. I told Emily that she saved my life by recommending those things. Um, I'll put the link in the description box if you guys want. I bought them off of Amazon. Okay, I see you guys are talking about my hair. Thank you. Got my hair blown out. Special occasion. I'm going on a trip tomorrow. So thank you everybody for the compliments. Hi Christine, thank you for joining me. So let's get right into this video. And once again, I'm going live a little bit early today because I'm trying to get stuff done before my husband gets home because unlike me, he hasn't packed yet. That's a whole nother story. So let's get right into this. Okay. So first off, I just want to say hello, 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 hello. Madeline's voice grates my ever loving soul. But that's a whole nother story. If you guys haven't checked out my recap for the first episode of The Other Way, please do. So we are going to start off with Kara, who is totally into herself, in my opinion. Hi, Durango girl. Thank you for joining. Um, she is totally into herself, in my opinion. And we're going to start off with a message, not from her, from Nico. Okay. They're going to the zoo. So Nico is so flipping cute, and I just had to share this.
Animals and it goes to soup and the water and yeah, tomatoes to the chop, chop, chop.
What animals are you going to see at the zoo?
I'll see
Monkeys?
yeah. Where on that?
What sound does a monkey make? Ooh, 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 wah, ah. Yeah?
Scratch. Monkey scratch.
Monkeys scratch like this? Ch, 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 ch. What other animals are you going to see at the zoo?
What you're seeing?
What am I going to see?
Yeah.
Maybe a lion?
Oh, I want to see that.
And you're going to see monkeys?
What Papa wants to see?
Papa maybe wants to see bears?
Bear?
Yeah, what sound does a bear make? Good job.
You see, he was asking about Papa. Okay, so to me, that shows that Nico has a good relationship with both his mother and his father. Not for nothing. We may not like her, okay, but you know, she's taking her son to the zoo. He looks very well cared for. You have to admit, Nico looks very happy, very well cared for when he's with Kara, when he's with Guillermo. And you know what's another thing? I am happy that Guillermo has found a hobby. He has found a group of people to do the hobby with, because it must be really lonely as the foreign person when your relationship is falling apart and everyone and everything that you know is back in your home country, but you have a child here in the United States, so you want to stay here with your child. So I could imagine it must be really lonely for Guillermo. So I'm happy that he was able to find a hobby and something that he really loves to do. So, one thing that is not true, okay, and this has been floating around on the interwebs. I believe this is from TikTok. Guillermo does not have 100% full custody of Nico, as far as I know. From what it looks like, they do have 50-50 joint custody. It seems like um, Guillermo will have Nico one week and Kara will have Nico the other week when she's not traveling, which to me seems like a lot. It seems like she's always jetting off somewhere. But when she is not traveling, to me, it looks like they are alternating weeks. And the other thing, I just want to give you guys a heads up. This is an account, I believe, on TikTok, 90 Day Fiance Update. This is not the same account as the one on Instagram that we all know and love. So just you guys don't get confused. It's not the same account. I got confused and I hit her up to make sure it's not the same account. Okay. So moving on, Mila. Mila had a princess birthday party. And I got to give it to Jovi and Yara. They are really good parents and they will bend over backwards to make their little girl happy.
Mila, what do you think? Mommy did a great job? Yes? Wow. Mommy definitely did a great job with your dress. That's pretty, huh? Mila's cake arrived. Just curious to see how it's gonna look.
So Mila had the only birthday party that every little girl would dream of. She was a Disney princess. She had her own princess party. So she is adorable. Ocean, I will get into everything regarding Jasmine during my Jasmine segment, which is coming up in a moment. So, moving on. Yara says, thank goodness Joby didn't lose Mila, which, yeah, that was kind of bad that the dog ran away and he didn't even realize it. So, moving on. Alex showing off his adorable children, as he should. And Chuck, Elizabeth's dad, he had a hernia surgery. And this is him post surgery.
Surgery update. My surgery was supposed to be about 3 to 4 hours long, to fix hernias from my previous cancer operations that had developed. Once they got in there, they seen that my stomach wall had completely collapsed. So they had to fix that, which they did. So my surgery ended up being 8 hours long. But the benefit is I have a flat stomach now, which is cool. But I wanted to thank everyone for their prayers and support. It really helped me get through it. Much appreciated. God bless.
Okay, I see a comment asking about whether it's true that Chuck is broke or not. Give me 1 second, you guys. why am I having, oh, here we go. Like, why am I having technical difficulties? Okay. Is it true that Chuck is going broke? Yes, I saw the same thread on Reddit, and I am going to do my research on this. I haven't had a chance, but now that I'm going away and I'm going to have some downtime, I could, do my research on my little list that I have of things that I've been wanting to research. So, if there is any truth to this whole thing that was going on Reddit about him going broke and getting ready to file bankruptcy, I will let you guys know. Definitely. You got it, Renee. No problem. I will definitely let you guys know. I have a whole little list of things that I want to poke around and research on for both 90 Day Fiance and Love After Lockup. It's just kind of hard on the day to day, like trying to do content and recaps and handling my life, wife, mother, head and shoulders of this house. I mean, literally, these guys would fall apart without me. Shh, don't tell them I said that. But anyway, so I have my little list that I will be laying on the beach researching. So moving on, Darcy and Stacy and Georgie, where is Florian, are hanging out with 2/3 of the 90 Day Bad Boys. Where's Jamal? So I just want to say that Darcy is disgusting, not only when she's making those mukbang videos that we think we all want to see, but she's also disgusting when she's eating in public with people. Wow. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good cut it on the bias moment because I deserve all the sweetness in life. Thank you so good at town. Wow. Chef's kiss. Yeah. Dig in.
Oh wow.
Like, what is up with the smacking, Darcy? And ugh.
Our early birthday.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Rob.
birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not your birthday. It's my birthday. Well, not really, but it was my birthday most recently.
Your birthday is past. Mine stopped coming.
You's a hater, bro.
Your birthday is for like in like 6 months.
Yeah.
You can't beat it. The best thing in the world.
Nice.
They have amazing Gino.
Georgie.
Darcy and Georgie
Got
is
the,
really
the Silver Twins. Darcy, Stacy.
Yes, everyone in the house here. Yes, amazing.
Out here, fuck with chow. They're taking
Yes.
have a good old time.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
this is our next indulgent cut that will be going on for you guys. Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is our Wagyu ribeye.
Okay. I just want to say I have been to those types of steak houses before where they give you every type of meat possible. They come over and they carve it and they're like, oh, this is this type of meat. And after the second round, I am all meated out. Okay. So I don't know how people could just eat, round after round after round of that stuff. There's restaurants like this that are on the cruises that I go on. And like I said, second round of meats, I'm like, "Ugh, I'm done. I'm done. So they all went out, okay. But my question is, where the hell was Florian and where the hell was Jamal? Asking for myself. So moving on, Julia and Brandon got a nice present from Robert and Annie. I would say, oh, how sweet if Annie wasn't such a fucking bitch and told me to shut up on my own Instagram. But anyway, this is about Julia and Brandon and not Robert and Annie. So they got a nice changing table from them. And while they were assembling it, they got divorced 3 times. Julia went back to Russia once, and Brandon twice, and Brandon called his mom once. So moving on. Jadavis, you are absolutely right. Josh always dresses like he's on VH1 or MTV. Yes. So, Anon showing off his big car and his beautiful little boy. Okay. Now, Maddie, I'm so sorry that your mom literally has a full-time job for you even before you're one. Maddie is in the Baby of the Year contest, which, in my opinion, and it's not because I don't think Maddie is a beautiful child, it's not because I don't think Maddie does not deserve Baby of the Year, but because her mother has an unfair advantage over other babies whose moms may not have a huge social media presence on several social media platforms like Jazzy does. Therefore, not giving these other little babies a chance to become Baby of the Year because Matilda's mom is taking advantage of her huge social media platform to get everyone to vote for her beautiful baby. I'm not saying that Maddie doesn't deserve Baby of the Year, that she is not gorgeous, because she is, but in my opinion, and you guys know what I say about opinions, they're like assholes, we all have one. Jazzy is using her huge social media presence on several social media platforms for an unfair advantage. Okay? And also, Maddie, I'm sorry that your mother cannot keep the most private moments in your life to herself and not share them to her huge social media presence. Okay, we have seen her breastfeed, we have seen her being given a bath, and now we know about her teething and how she likes to bite. Can the little girl just have her moments without it being put out there by her mother several times a day? Okay, I get it. Annie does the same thing. I'm not going to say these 90-day moms all don't do the same thing. They're posting their children every 5 seconds, but Annie does not stick the camera in her daughter's face multiple times a day. Have we ever seen Annie breastfeed on social media? Have we ever seen Annie bathe her little girl, okay, and put it up? I mean, Annie could be just as bad with posting her daughter. Yes, before people come at me in the comments. But in my opinion, Jasmine is the worst because this little girl is featured on her social media several times a day, several posts. Yes, you're a proud mom. I get it. You have a beautiful girl. But where's the limit? It's like she's a social influencer and she's not even fucking one yet. Like, seriously. So, guess what? Jazzy gave herself a buzz cut, or Jazzy got a buzz cut, I should say. Now, I want you guys to tell me in the comments, do you think this is real? Or do you think that she took a selfie and stuck it in some type of app and gave herself a buzz cut so people could be talking about this instead of talking about what they should be talking about? One, what just happened on this past Sunday's episode. She's crying her eyes out to Gino that she's pregnant with Matt. Are you serious? You're fucking sobbing to your husband that you're pregnant by your side dude? Please shut up. Secondly, the fact that she is not looking good as this season is progressing, in my opinion. Now you guys know if I'm drinking iced coffee at almost 5 p.m., yeah, I need this little boost. So this is another deflection maneuver by Jazzy, in my humble opinion, because she would rather have people talk about Jazzy getting a buzz cut. Did she get a buzz cut? Why did she get a buzz cut? Okay, before I get jumped on, I just want to share. Check this out. I gave myself a buzz cut right before I left the house to get my hair blown out. I gave myself a buzz cut. Do you see how easy it could be, you guys? Take a selfie of yourself, upload it to an app, and boom, You have a buzz cut. Look, Uncle Marco, before and after. Uncle Marco on the left today, and Uncle Marco bald with piercings. Do you guys get what I'm laying down? I don't know if this is for sure, but this is just my gut feeling that this is Jasmine's, in her mind, brilliant way of deflecting from what really is going on. So let me throw a picture of myself up with a buzz cut. Everyone will be talking about it all week, speculating why, when, how, who, what, where, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so before I get jumped on, she did not get a buzz cut because of her hair loss, okay, of her alopecia. She did not, because first of all, shaving your head does not treat the underlying causes of alopecia, but can be a way to create a uniform, manageable look when hair is thinning or patchy. Okay, now we know Jasmine had complained of patches before, but tell me, a woman who spent $10,000 on upside down butt implants. She didn't spend it, but she had other people give her $10,000 for upside down butt implants. Would give herself a buzz cut instead of just, cutting her hair in a style that'll, cover up the patches or blend in the patch, something, okay, or maybe get herself a nice wig. No, she gave herself a buzz cut. The woman that is so vain, in my opinion, that she looks nothing like the way she looked when she was back in Panama, okay, with her first husband. I'm sure you saw those pictures on Mary Pants' page. She looks nothing like that now. Okay, she looks nothing like her first season on the show. So I highly doubt that she shaved her head because, of patches or whatever. Okay. And before you guys jump down my throat on the replay in my comments, because I'm sure I'm going to have the jazzy stands in my comments, practical and convenience based reasons could be a reason why you shave your head. Okay. Aesthetic and confidence based reasons, health and practical solutions, other reasons such as religious or cultural practices, or a fresh start. I have a feeling that she's going to try to play it off like it's a fresh start. But my gut tells me that this is all bullshit, which
bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Thank you again, Catherine. So, yeah, I believe that she just took a selfie, uploaded it to an app so everyone could be talking about it, and it's just another form of deflection. But that's my opinion. What is Gino doing? He's staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive with the 90-Day Bad Boys. Okay, yes, these videos are cringy AF, but for some reason, the one with Gino gave me life. Seeing the smile on his face, seeing him trying to swag. We know Gino has no swag whatsoever, but him attempting to swag. Okay, the smile from ear to ear. He looked 20 times lighter than he has ever looked, and he's like trying to get down with Rob and Jamal and Josh. It gave me life. Cringy AF, but hey, it was funny, okay? It was funny as fuck. So, I'm going to say this, okay? Chloe, you could say, why am I being so negative on my post about you and Johnny most likely not being together? I mean, not for nothing. Number one, Johnny is definitely in Aruba. And yes, I am going to go try to find him. You guys know me. Secondly, you are definitely back at home in Massachusetts. You were at Fenway Park practically all weekend. You are hanging out with your mom. And before anyone says, oh, Mary, well, maybe she's just visiting, I would say that I think that maybe during the time period that her show is premiering on TV, if she and her man were still together, wouldn't they be together in the same place in Aruba watching? I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know. But my gut feeling, and from all the stuff that I've seen on both of their social medias, they are not together. So Chloe could say that I'm being negative all she wants. I'm just reporting what I see. And especially with Johnny posting things like this. I mean, this doesn't sound like a dude that's in a relationship. Just fucking saying. Okay? So, moving on. We have Mana. Oh, I'm trying to say her name right. Mana, who is showing how potty training is going, and she gives support to Gabe from the other way. So let me show you. All right, here we go.
This comment was sent by Manon. Definitely, hands down, my favorite cast member from this season of 90 Day the Other Way. She is, I love that lady. She's so nice. But I'm doing good. You'll see me again on the screen, on the tube.
Gâté. Oui, gâté. You said it, tu l'as dit. Gâté. Ben, I would like to know why you have the toilet seat on your head. It is not a hat. Ben, this is not a hat. It's a toilet seat. J'en peux plus de ce petit. Il me met la cuvette de ses toilettes sur la tête. Bon, bien sûr, c'est nettoyé. Of course, it's cleaned. But Ben, it's not a toy. If you ask me how potty train is going, well, this is how it's going. Yeah. The toilet seat is actually a hat.
Okay, so I see questions about Gabe and Isabel's relationship. To make a long story short, Gabe accused Isabel of stealing from him, stealing money. I believe something would at least to the apartment. Their relationship basically imploded and they are no longer together. I do believe they are divorced, like officially divorced. So that's what's going on with Gabe and Isabel and Manon. And her son is way too cute with the toilet seat on his head. I mean, hey. So it's only episode 1, and she's really worried about what the fans think. And what I have to say to you is it's only episode 1. We have a long season ahead of us, Manon. So you might want to take a step back a little bit. Don't read the comments. Like you mentioned that you were going to shut down your Reddit. I think that's a really good idea. Like stay off of Reddit because Reddit could be really, really hard on cast members to say the least. So yeah, it's only the first episode. And Menopausal Queen, I saw your comment about me taking one for the team for the other way. Yeah, I am taking one for the team. I might miss the episode that's airing tomorrow for obvious reasons, but I will definitely recap the rest of the episodes this season because I know it's getting really hard to watch this damn show, but that's what I'm here for. Yep, you'll feel Charlie. She needs to buckle up. And I just want to say, whoever at the network or Sharp Entertainment that's in charge of these cast members, should really maybe sit down on a Zoom call with them before the show airs and say, listen, the Reddit groups are fucking horrible. The Facebook groups are going to tear you apart. You are going to be torn from limb to limb on social media. So either buckle up, buttercup, or stay the fuck off of social media. But I believe that, the network isn't properly preparing these cast members because, once again, a lot of these cast members have never seen 90 Day Fiancé, don't know really about 90 Day Fiancé and the whole community behind it, because they're using 90 Day Fiancé as a stepping stone to X, Y, and Z after their season ends. As we've seen with a lot of these cast members, they are just using 90 Day for a stepping stone. And once their season's over, it's like, okay, I'm a singer. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm selling this. I'm selling this masterclass. I'm selling this course. I'm doing this. So, you know, in my opinion, it whoever at the network that is supposed to be preparing these cast members, because they are influencers or using 90 Day as a stepping stone, they need to really clue them in on what the fuck is going on. Okay? So, moving on. Thais is on her way home from Brazil. Actually, she is home. She came home from Brazil. And Elise, this melts my heart. Okay, she sees her daddy in the airport, and okay, here we go.
Oh, meu Deus!
How sweet. That's all I have to say. How flipping sweet. So, moving on. It's been 1 year since Thais got her nose job. What do you guys think? Now, if you guys haven't checked out my 90-day Oive special report about what really happened between Molly and Cynthia, after you're done watching this live, you need to go check it out. This has been a real labor of love for me. I have been sitting on some of these recordings, these court documents for quite a while now. I have been following the court case against Cynthia for quite a while now, and now things were finally wrapped up over the summer, because I didn't want to do any videos or speak about it, because I didn't want to jeopardize Cynthia's case in any way. Now things are over, and I laid it all out on the table for you guys who deserve to know what really happened between Molly and Cynthia. And Cynthia was appearing with me and Kelly doing our recaps during that time. And it was just one thing after another, as you'll see in my video. And that is part of the reason why Cynthia just stepped away, because she felt like she wasn't giving her best self to the recaps. She was easily distracted. She wasn't watching the shows. Okay. She was just kind of feeding off of me and Kelly, because she couldn't sit down and watch the shows because there was so many things going on at once. She was her husband's grandfather's caretaker at the time, and she was losing her dream home, which I talk about in this video. And there are exclusive, previously unreleased audio recordings that was sent to me anonymously back in, I want to say 2023, okay, to my email. And I have not released them until now, because like I said, I did not want to jeopardize Cynthia's court case in any way whatsoever. So please go check out my video, but I'm just going to share a little tidbit. This is an argument between Olivia, Molly's daughter, and Cynthia in the store in front of another.
Like I said, I'm used to it. I do it all the time.
You can quit silently talking to yourself in there.
I just want to clarify a couple of things, because when I posted this to Instagram, some people were confused. When she says she's apologizing to Olivia, there is another employee named Olivia. So she was like, I'm not, talking to you. I'm talking to Olivia, and that's another employee. And then we have Olivia, Molly's daughter, who she is arguing with. Matthew is Olivia's boyfriend. So I just want to lay this all out.
I'm actually not talking to you. I'm actually talking and apologizing to Olivia because of y'all's behavior, and it's very inappropriate in a workplace, and I suggest you stop.
Okay, well, what you said earlier was extremely inappropriate for the workplace. Call the cops on somebody who was just sitting there after you behaved.
No, she was yelling at me.
Matthew was saying nothing to you.
Matthew has no business, once again, in my store, nor did he need to be a part of that conversation and shut a door and lock himself in here with me. I'm not okay with that, knowing who he is. He has threatened my son before. He has threatened Kelly. He has sent many, many texts of threat. So, no, I don't feel comfortable with him.
Okay, nobody felt comfortable with the way you approached the situation this morning.
I have been in the best mood. I've been kind. I have been happy. There's absolutely nothing I have done.
There's absolutely no reason for you, for when Olivia was having a conversation with you.
Yeah, it was very toxic in the store in the months before Cynthia left. And there were many incidents. Check out my video. I have police reports in there. I even have audio of Molly talking to the store manager about Cynthia. Yes, so if you haven't checked it out, please do. So, moving on. Mykol's plea. And like I said, he is not asking for money or anything like that. I'm going to let him express to you what's going on.
Guys doing? Happy Sunday to you all. Today is 14th of September 2025. Well, I usually don't do this, but I think it's high time I address all this news circulating about me. I think enough is enough. So recently, few people have sent me a video of me saying my enemy passed away. RIP. My enemy had a car crash. Okay, all these are rumors. They are fake. Okay, I've been keeping quiet for a long time. Please and please disregard any fake news about me. If there's anything going on with me, I've said it on my live on TikTok, on Instagram. I will make it official on my social media handles. I'll make it official. My case is still ongoing. I haven't shared any property whatsoever, any asset. There's nothing. I don't want it. I just want to be done. Like, seriously. Okay? All these bloggers, I know you guys are doing your job and all that, but please portray positive news out there to people. I mean, I will never wish any of my enemy or whatsoever, I will never wish them dead. We are all human. Are you getting me? Please and please stop this rumors, all this fake news about me. AI saying Mykol something had a car crash and all that shit. God forbid. We all will be safe and fine. Please and please, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Okay? Please share this video out there, especially on TikTok and Facebook. Guys, you guys can do better. Okay? Enough of this rumor going on with me. Please. The other day I went to on a cruise. You guys didn't post. Only a few bloggers shared the news out there. But you see these people, Facebook, TikTok, others, the rest of you, all you know how to do is share negativity. Or because of click and bait or whatever you guys, or traffic on your page and all that. Please. Enough is enough. Okay? Enough is enough. Please share this video out there. Okay? Thank you. I'm alive. I'm safe. I'm good. Okay? And I wish everybody all the best. Thank you.
I get Michael's frustration with Facebook clickbait pages because they will publish anything to get a click. Yes, I said it. The story about Sean Robinson, God forbid, having cancer is not true. Okay. I don't know. I can't even fathom where they came up with that. I think Sean Robinson did a cancer walk, honestly. Okay. And so Mykol is basically like these Facebook clickbait pages need to stop with the negativity. Now, I shared these pictures when he was on the cruise last month. He went on a cruise, okay, to Mexico, and he had the time of his life. And I also shared with you guys that the next court date for the annulment slash divorce proceedings is tomorrow. Hopefully, it doesn't get adjourned for whatever reason, but it is tomorrow, and the judge is going to make a decision. He's going to review Mykol's petition to the court to dismiss Angela's annulment via marriage fraud and grant him a divorce. Okay, so that is what is going on with his court case. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe he'll be free. Um, I will definitely let you guys know because you know this is number one on my list to follow up on when I'm in Aruba. But who knows? He may finally be free tomorrow. So that is what's going on with Mykol's divorce case. Mykol is alive. Angela is alive. Everybody is kicking and breathing. So don't believe anything that you see on those Facebook clickbait or any AI videos on YouTube. Okay. So I get Mykol's frustration. I do. As another content creator, I do. Okay. Ammani and Annie, they've reunited for Annie's daughter's birthday party. But look at these two. They were like holding hands in the market. I can't even take it. They're gonna be back for another season or something. I just fucking know it.
El que sigue, con mucho cuidado, vamos.
Let me go back and look at that. That was like too quick. Okay, so look, these two are in the market and they're holding hands.
El que sigue, con mucho cuidado, vamos. Eso, vamos, vamos, chiquitines, vamos. ¿Quién sigue? ¿Quién sigue? Eso, cuidadito, cuidadito, papás, amigos. A la cuenta de tres y dice, una, dos, tres, dale, dale, dale.
So the birthday party, this was another cute birthday party. Okay. Annie gave her daughter a really cute party. Ammani brought her daughter there. They were all hanging out. And guess what? Matt was there too.
Eso, y vamos arriba. Grito de los azules. Amarillos. Eso, ahí nomás, mamá. ¿Dónde viste más escándalo? ¿Los azules o los amarillos? A ver, grito de los amarillos.
You know something? You are absolutely right. I could see them on Last Resort. It would be fucking hilarious with them being on Last Resort. Yes, I could see that though. I could totally see them trying to shove them down our throats on Last Resort. Okay, moving on. Like I said, Annie is really proud that she's able to give her daughter a beautiful childhood, and her daughter did have a really, really beautiful birthday party. Now, Aaliyah and Sophie hanging out together, besties. Okay. I wonder how Sophie's relationship with her former bestie Kay is. So, Moving on, we have, let me just show you Sophie and Aaliyah hanging out together. They've been doing this a lot lately. It looks like they're besties here. So, yep, there's the besties hanging out together more and more. You do not see Aaliyah with Sean at all. That marriage is like, I know they have an open marriage. We all see how open marriages work out, Jasmine. Anyway, and I have a feeling that they are going to be on the last resort. But the real question for me is, how is Sophie's relationship with Kay now? Okay, remember how Kay had a total meltdown on the tell-all for last resort for Sophie? She was like screaming like a lunatic backstage. I wonder how their relationship is now. Yes, I agree. Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to put Sophie on Pillow Talk? Not me. Ugh. Rob and Josh though last night, they were pretty funny. That's a good call. But Sophie, please. So we have Amber with adorable Luca, Daniel doing what he loves, playing baseball. We have Tiffany asking if she's old because she likes country music. Chantel and Ashley doing Chantel and Ashley, and Jennifer being Jennifer. Now, one of you guys hit me up to let me know that you hit up Rocky for some advice, nutritional advice, the things that he's doing to help people lose weight and get control of their health and things like that. And basically, it's an opportunity to talk to him without his shirt on. So, hey, if you guys want to hit up Rocky, like seriously, Rocky does like nutritional plans and workouts and, us menopausal bitches, it takes, a lot more to lose the weight than it did when we were younger. Okay. So, Rocky comes up with all sorts of nutrition plans, exercise plans. So seriously, and it's not just because he's shirtless. If you need any type of advice along those lines, hit him up. And Cassidy looks gorge in this picture. So it is really easy to see why Uzman was all like, I love you, 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 dear Cassidy. But seriously, she looks gorge in this picture. So moving on, we have Emily's mom, Lisa, and Emily's adorable children, ATM and Scarlett, with early morning cuddles. We have Mina and Mark's Maria, and Mina's son, Clayton, got a haircut. But my question is Clayton with Mark and Mina in the US and they're just not posting it because it's going to ruin a future storyline? Or is he still in France? No fucking clue. So moving on, River is trying to fight all the demons. We have Sonny from the last season of The Other Way. He was with Vea. Well, he has a new American girlfriend. So here is Sonny with his new girlfriend. Karini has been posting a lot lately. One thing I don't understand is how Karini is here and Paul is in Brazil, but yeah, anyway. And then we have Steven, who is with Melina, and Rose posting about how she makes a shitload of money a month. Girl, if you make 100K a month on social media, I need to talk to you, okay? And we have Brittany showing her best side, or one of her best sides. So, Sean and Joanne are still together, celebrating their 3-year anniversary. Yes, 3-year anniversary. So a happy anniversary to Sean and Joanne. So finally, I just want to say happily ever after. I feel like Gino. I'm just like, ugh, are you fucking kidding me? So that's basically it. This time tomorrow, Hopefully, I will be laying on a beach somewhere in Aruba. I will definitely be in touch, you guys. I won't be doing any lives, unfortunately, but I'll be uploading things. Make sure you check out Instagram. I'll be uploading shorts to YouTube and stuff. And like I said, any breaking news, I will let you guys know. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you, everybody, in my live chat. Please, thank you for those that are watching me on the replay. Please subscribe, like, share with a friend or 10, and please consider joining my membership and check out my merchandise. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.